All right, baby boys and baby girls. You really like the Jesse James West, Claudia Walsh video. See, I got their names right this time. So let's do a part 2. I saw some of the comments from last video mention how they believe that Claudia is more invested into this relationship than Jesse is, and Jesse's really young and he's looking to just monetize this little shipping thing going on right now, and he's not really interested in a relationship. Maybe kind of a little bit, but I think Jesse's into this. I think Jesse wants to be in a real relationship with her. I think he really likes her. I think they go really well together. And if anything, they'll monetize this relationship for the next 6 months, get out a lot of good videos, get their channels even bigger than before, and it'll be a good time. I think by now we all understand how big shipping culture is when we see two creators get together into a relationship, or even just spending a lot of time together and not telling their audience what they are. It's huge for their brand, for their channels. Is this relationship motivated by the growth of their channels? Maybe partly. Basically, what you want to ask yourself is, if these two met and started hanging out without having YouTube channels, let's say Claudia worked at a movie theater. What the hell is that thing? If Jesse went to the movies one night, Claudia said, "Hey, can I get your ticket?" Jesse was like, "That's right, you can get my ticket. That's fucking right, you can." Would they, what is that? Would they fall in love? Would they get into a relationship from there? Let's use this video to find out.
Oh, thank you. If you saw from the last clip, I thought a buttered lettuce was lettuce in butter, but I'm completely wrong.
It's really just a type of lettuce.
How am I supposed to know this? I'm the uncultured one.
Clearly, oh my god.
Give it a little taste test.
So I don't know Claudia enough. I haven't watched her videos. I only know of her, what I've seen so far in Brandon's videos and of Jesse's videos. So I don't really like have a baseline for who she is as a person. But when she's around Jesse, she seems to be a little more shy. Just the way that she looks at him. I can't really explain it, but what I can say is what's coming from my gut is that she's really into him, I think. I really do think that she wants to be in a relationship with him.
Won't be walking away, yeah. Oh, she got me all faded in my heart.
So right now, we don't know if they're official or not. They're kissing in this video right here. I mean, they could just be dating. They could just be seeing each other. Right now, I think it has reached that level that I talked about in the last video where it's like, now they're dating. They're dating to be in an actual relationship if they're not in a full relationship yet. Now, this is the hard part where influencers get together and then they put their dating life, you know, out for the world to see. Do they just have this video, go back home, and then maybe see each other a couple more times, and it doesn't really go anywhere? The fans are watching and they're wondering, and they're going, what the hell's going on? Are you guys together? What, you know? They can't just go, oh yeah, that was a fling we had. You know, like the best you could say is, oh, they really have something special in my heart. I'll always remember them. They're a really good friend. Everyone's gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. You guys were like kissing in a video. Like, I'm confused. So far as what I could see, and I'm not like following all their socials and stuff, but I don't think they're in an official relationship yet. So it seems like they are in that place right before they actually get into one. My guess so far, and I'm just speculating, is it really is Jesse that's the one that is not pulling the trigger yet. It seems like he's going along in the motions and hasn't yet pulled the trigger. He might do it soon.
New Jersey, we say Joyzy. Maryland, L's or W's. Coffee.
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 This looks so good.
Stop zooming in. You're gonna like see my pores.
Just for me. This clip's just for me.
3, 2, 1. No, people
Show them
would
for the
see.
boys.
You would see.
If you show yours, I'll show mine. Am I getting demonetized?
No.
Now you're the cameraman. Ask me questions.
What's your name?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
My name is Jesse James West. What's your name? Edgar. My man. Put it there. Isn't she beautiful? It is. I was actually talking about the camera being beautiful.
I'm gonna throw this thing out the window.
So I've been sitting around watching this video for the past 20 minutes or so, and something that I'm noticing that I didn't notice in the first video is Jessie seems to very rarely kind of come down, relax, have a conversation with Claudia. It's really, and I know this is his channel, so this is what it's all about, but it is the Jesse James show. Now I know there's times where I could be out with my friends or with my girlfriend and I could be just like this, like super high energy, super engaged with everybody all around. But I think even then, after like a couple hours, like I'll have my like, okay, I had my crazy time and it's like, now I could relax, engage, like let you have some of the stage, let you have some of the spotlight, listen to you, respond, and then maybe later I'll come back up again and we'll kind of go back and forth or we'll share the spotlight or whatever. But it seems like this entire fucking day, Jesse's just been at 11 this whole time. And it seems like Claudia has just been there for the ride, which has been different from the last video where it seemed like, yeah, Jesse was definitely having the Jesse show, but Claudia got her part in. We're here again, it's a vlog, he's editing stuff. There's probably a lot I didn't see. However, he's so engaging the entire day. It seems like there's not a lot of time for Claudia to kind of come out and be herself and have fun and express herself. Let her wings flap. I think at the moment now she's happy with that because I think she's so enamored by Jesse and who he is and how engaged he is at all times and how positive and energetic and fun he is at all times. It's fun to go along with the Jesse show. But after a while, it becomes an unbalanced relationship. And I think that's something that we can keep our eye on in the videos following this and the months following this. If they get into an official relationship, or if they aren't already, a year from now, is it still like this? Is Claudia a little more shy when she's always with Jesse, and when she's with Devora, she's big and fun and, you know, entertaining? Will that cause Claudia to not have her voice heard in the relationship as much? Because Jesse is so always in the moment, having fun, focusing on that type of stuff, that he's not kind of noticing how Claudia is feeling and points it out, brings her out and has her express herself. Again, I'm not saying this doesn't happen. It probably does happen, and Jesse is just making sure he's entertaining for the camera. But at the same time, this is all he wants his viewers to see, which means this is what he wanted me to see. And if I'm looking at this dynamic, it seems a little imbalanced. The fuck is on my hand? It seems a little unbalanced. It doesn't seem like Claudia has enough of the spotlight here. Now, I know YouTube vlogs tend to be like this, more produced, more polished, more energetic and fun, but perhaps like a podcast, I'd love to see them chat. Maybe Jesse will go on Claudia's podcast and chat, and we'll actually see how things go when there are no cuts in between the downtime. I'd love to see that.
I need an official rating. Rate the entire day. I had a nice itinerary. We laid out the entire day. We did a bunch of things. We did so much you can't even think about what we did. Out of 10.
8.
8? My heart hurts. Explain to the people why an 8.
I don't know, it just was.
I think I know how to make it a 10 tonight. We are on the final little bit. We got dessert right now. As you see, we have dessert 1 and then we have dessert 2. Out of 10. Give it a 10. Give it a 10.
8.
8. 8 is the number today. Is it good? Yes. Is it the best thing I've ever had? No.
So on Jesse's new Instagram post, somebody said, does this mean you guys are dating now officially? You see that? Wait, hold on. I just took a chance and looked at who liked that comment, and it was actually Jesse James West himself. He liked a comment that said, are you guys now dating officially? That doesn't mean that it's true. It means that he's still just playing with us, just toying with us. Loving that there's no full confirmation yet, just letting the fans burn. But the interesting thing is there's absolutely zero of the relationship on Claudia's Instagram. I mean, I feel like if Claudia was officially dating Jesse, she would make that announcement on her Instagram, at least on her stories. Who knows? I don't know these people at all. I'm just some dude in his living room making speculations about two people that I've never met before based on their YouTube videos. But based on watching this video, it was a big difference from the Q&A. The Q&A looked like they actually had an opportunity to connect and they had chemistry. Here, like I said, it looks like it was just the Jessie show. If that continues, I don't see this going past a few months. Now they could watch this and say, oh, I'm gonna prove that fuck wrong. We're gonna show him. We're gonna make this 6 months or a year or who knows, maybe a year and a half. But my prediction here is no longer than 6 months will they be together. Of course, don't let me be the person that stops a long relationship. I'm all for it. I'd love for them to get together and stay together for the rest of their lives. But what I really want to see, I really want to see some sort of podcast where they could talk to each other without any edits. I want to see how a real conversation goes. And also, if they do go on the Free the Girls podcast, I don't want it to be the divorce show and the Jesse James show with Claudia kind of just letting them interact. That's not what I want. I would love to see Claudia and Jesse having a conversation, you know, unedited. Why do I do this stuff? I just love relationships. I love social skills. I love watching people interact. And so, you know, you might watch this and go, why does he care so much? I care because I love studying interactions. It's so fun for me. I've been doing this all my life. This was the only thing that I found aside from music, songwriting, playing music, performing, all that stuff. This was the only other thing that I really just was passionate about. Like just figuring this stuff out, studying it, seeing how somebody acts and why they act that way. Not trying to act like that person, but rather what is going on the inside of that person that is making them so positive, so energetic. And that's why when I see Jesse, I know that he is a great example of a really charming person. I don't see anything that's inauthentic in him. The only thing that I do notice a little bit is a lack of showing too much vulnerability. But at the same time, he has so much charm in being wrong, right? About the buttered lettuce. That was such a great scene that showed that he doesn't care if he's wrong about things. And that is something that makes him more charming, more attractive, because as energetic and confident and positive and engaging as he is with everybody, he doesn't mind being wrong. That being wrong here and there shows that he's human, shows that he's not perfect, because we don't want a perfect person. We don't want to be attracted or be in a relationship or be friends with a perfect person. That's boring. So that is the charming part about Jesse, but noticing that he doesn't come down and allow Claudia to have the spotlight in the video, just even for a little bit, was interesting to me. Again, it could be a YouTube edit thing, who knows? But it looks like they're having fun. I'm very happy for them. Ooh, Claudia and Jesse. You have my, what is it? You have my blessing, that's right. You have my blessing, Claudia and Jesse. From the dating coach of YouTube. Ooh, enjoy yourselves. Do mooches smooches to each other.